bit slow, so just, yeah, there you go, there you are.
Yeah, I'm just not getting this upwind stick, downwind rudder thing coordinated where I can concentrate on the mechanics of what you're talking about.
So yeah, when you kind of get lined up though, because that's what we're doing when we're far away, right? Kind of lined up, then just hold your foot in that spot. Because it won't be too much different than that.
Yeah, I just not gathered that. I was thinking intermittently press, stop, but you have to keep pressing.
Yeah.
It's just a matter whether you press more or less to adjust that angle.
It goes back again.
Yeah. Base. Turn right.
Good. Now you can reduce the throttle a little bit.
Again.
Yeah, wait just a little longer. It's going to be just a hair early again, that's all right. Bring that pedal to bring it around. Good, a little stick into the wind, then just push a little harder and harder and harder till the nose, yeah, on your foot, okay, till the nose comes around. There you go, good. Let it sink. Don't try and bring it down by yourself. Level it out. Just hold it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Just hold it and wait. Hold it and wait. Now what we're going to do is just leave the throttle where it is for the moment and just slowly pitch up. Now wait. Every time it goes up, we're just going to wait. Okay. So I'm going to push this. There you go. And then do it again. Wait. Okay. And then do it again. Wait. And wait. Now more. And a little bit of a bump. And you let go of your pedals. And you're letting the stick come over to the right. But it's still a decent landing, right? It was a higher power setting. Okay, this next one we're going to do the other way that we talked about, so we'll talk about it as we go downwind. Okay, throttling in. And the ground effect. And the balance. There you go, looking good. There you are. Let her fly off. Little left stick. There you go. Good. Good. Alright. Right, turn right. Looking right, turning right.
Okay, what are we doing different this time?
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do like a short field landing. So as we come in, we're going to get a little bit, we're going to start to slow down once we get about 200 feet off the ground. So as we come about over where those trailers are there, we're going to start to slow down. And that's going to increase our descent rate a little bit, right?
Flaring or shutting engine speed down?
No, and we're going to add engine throttle to decrease our descent rate. Okay? So when we get closer, we'll have a lot of power, and we'll be going pretty slow, but we're going to be descending toward our spot. So to increase our descent rate, we're going to pitch back a little bit if we need to go down faster. Okay. To increase our angle, we're going to decrease or increase throttle.
Okay.
So it's kind of a balance. I'm going to help you out.
Okay.
So a normal turn here.
Alright.
I'm just going to bring it to 48 or so right here. That's good. And then we're going to kind of let it be a little high as we turn final, just so that we can play with that steeper descent angle.
Okay.
This is kind of what a helicopter looks. It looks more like a helicopter approach. Okay. Good.
Coming in high.
All right, now we're gonna stay kind of slow. Here we are at about 45, 49 is what it's looking like. I'm gonna take a little throttle out. We'll put some back in as we get. I'm pitching up just a little bit, and we're doing this little right pedal. There you go. And what we're gonna do is we'll add throttle to make it get to where we want to go. There's 30, so we don't want to slow down any more than this for a while. We can barely hold altitude at 40, so that's why we're holding 40 as our speed. If we have to, we can add throttle, right? Okay, now here we're slowly pitching up. We should be adding throttle and pitching up. So we kind of basically come to the ground onto the spot. See that? Now I would have probably added a little bit more throttle.
Just before touchdown.
I was fighting with you a little bit on the throttle. Just before touchdown, you mean?
Yeah.
But that's it. You just kind of round onto your spot. So, and then once you touch down, it's throttle out, stick back, right? And you don't move.
Interesting.
And that's even with no wind, you can do that. Okay. But if you had an engine failure, it might not be so pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to try one of those?
Springville area traffic 5402 Alpha, 6 miles to the west, inbound at 8500.
And inbound traffic, this is Gyroplane 247 Alpha Whiskey. We're in a right pattern, runway 30.
Are you at Spanish Fork, sir?
That's affirmative, we're at Spanish Fork. And you're coming in from the west, so you'll be left pattern, runway 30, I assume?
02 Alpha, that'll do left pattern for 30. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, we'll be watching for you, and we'll be on the right side.
02 Alpha.
Okay, turn right.
Yeah, gentle on the pitch, there you go, just nice and easy.
Right, turn right.
Springville area traffic 5402 Alpha, about a mile to the west at 6500, entering a left-hand turn for 30.
And 02 Alpha, what type aircraft are you?
I'm a 210 Centurion, red and white, sir.
Alright, Gyroplane 247 Alpha Whiskey. Just about to turn right base, runway 30, stop and go.
02 Alpha, negative contact on that, but I'm looking for you.
We're about your 9 o'clock and just about a quarter mile from the edge of the runway, turning base right now.
02 Alpha, thank you so much, still looking. I'll swing a wide berth here and give you plenty of room.
We'll be back off again in just a second. You should be fine. I have you in sight.
02 Alpha, thank you, sir.
Okay, good. Now slowing down. So you're going to get to about 40 on here. Right pedal. And then just use your throttle for your descent rate. There's your speed. So don't pitch any more for it. Just take a little throttle out. Take a little throttle out. We want to be able to add throttle in eventually, but we're a little high.
Alright.
So just hold your speed.
Right pedal.
I'm just going to take a bunch out, and then I'm going to put a bunch back in right here. Just hold the speed low, let it come down. Adding throttle to kill the descent rate. There you go, and then throttle back.
You're right on the end of the runway, sir. I can do a go around if I need to.
We're on the go now. We're 247 Alpha Whiskey is on the go right now.
Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Sorry for crowding you.
Oh, no worries. We're just playing.
There you go, let it come off. We're going to try that one more time because we kind of got in a hurry.
Yeah. Go ahead and get out of his way here, turn right.
Now he's landing.
Okay, looking right, turn right.
I was paying more attention to him than I was paying to you.
Alright.
And he's rolling on the runway, so we're all good.
Spanish Forks traffic 02 Alpha back taxi engine for just a little bit.
Okay, we'll try it again. So the idea will be we'll throttle down a little bit on base. So we're just going to slow to about
02 Alpha, clear the active.
we're going to slow to about 50 on base. And we'll start our descent there by just reducing the power. When we turn final, we're going to be about 45. And then we just use our throttle to make it look like it's going to touch down where we want it. As we get close, we're going to be slowing down and powering up.
Slowing down by flaring, or by...
Yeah, slowing down by pitching up, and slowing down our descent rate by adding throttle, because if we only flare, we're just going to drop out of the sky.
Think like a rock, yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, this isn't a recommended way for a normal landing. This would just be if you had to put it on a spot
Sure, I understand.
for a short field. Good, so you're 40, just roll square here. 40, 50 is what I meant. Perfect. Now as we turn final, just wait just a second. It'll be plenty slow, it'll turn quicker.
Okay.
Okay, so we're giving a little bit slower and making the turn here. There you go, good. A little bit more. There you go, a little more pedal. Good. Now just pitching up a little bit to about 40, that's good. Throttle back a little bit to get us to descend. Now, we're not going to pitch up any until we get a little closer. We'll let it sink in. There we go. Hold a little left stick, a little right pedal. Okay, 37, that's good speed. We know we can't go any slower than this, so we're not pitching up yet. When we get close, we're just going to add a little throttle. And normally we would target where we're going to touch down with our throttle. Wait for it. Okay, add a little throttle. Don't pitch up yet. Now slowly pitching up. A little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. There you go, throttle out, pitch up. Okay, now normally I would do it just as hair touchdown, a little slower than that for a really short field, but that's pretty good.
Okay.
It's still, you know, you're stopping in a couple hundred feet or less, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to do a couple just plain normal landings. And then we'll be out of fuel.
Hey, Mark, how you doing? What direction did you say you were coming in?
Yeah, I'm currently 4 miles to the northeast, descending out at 8,600 feet.
All right, we'll be watching for you coming in from the Hobble Creek area, and we're in the right pattern for runway 30.
Okay, looking right.
The right pattern 30. We'll be looking for you. We'll set up for a right now for a wide right base to 30.
You in the airplane then?
Yeah, in the meridian.
Okay, we'll watch out for you.
Okay, go ahead and turn downwind.
Okay. Turn right.
He's going to be coming out of that canyon right there somewhere.
Okay.
There he is.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, just level your nose a little bit. We'll extend out a little bit, that's okay.
Transport Meridian 436 to 3 miles final, runway 30, center.
And 247 Alpha Whiskey, have you in sight. Will be number 2 following you, runway 30.
That way, because I know he's a fast airplane.
Well, he sure was. He sure went north-northeast when I saw him.
Yeah. He's a fast airplane, so I wouldn't want to turn in front of him right here, because we're only going, 60 miles an hour. And he's probably going almost 200.
Wow.
190 or something like that.
Is it a dual engine or something?
No, it's a single engine turbine. So here where we'd normally turn base, we'll just go until he's almost to beam us and then we'll turn.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and turn toward him.
All right. Stay slightly behind him.
Yeah, you'll be plenty behind him because he's fast.
Moving right along.
Yeah. Okay, good. Normal landing, so decreasing our throttle here. And then setting our speed about 50 to 55.
Okay.
Good. Just let the nose down just a hair. There you go.
Right pedal. Or right pedal.
Good. And throttling back a little bit. Don't worry about him. He's way out of your way.
Okay.
Good. Relax your grip. Looks good. Let it sink. Let it sink. So don't pitch up until it gets closer. Let it come closer to the ground.
Okay.
There you go. Now start looking down the runway. Now it's just the same as before. Pitching up to make it go down. Pitching up. Pitching up more. That was a little flat. See how much more you had to give it? You still had, when you pitched up, you had...
Yep.
So you just keep on pitching. That tail wheel's out there a long way.
Okay.
That's still a good landing. And nice and smooth. Good. Okay, this time I'm going to just kind of be quiet. You talk me through it.
Okay. Okay, looking right, turning right. Doing a gentle turn to right downwind here.
conditioning.
Yeah. First, I thought when you stick your hand out, you're telling me you want me to turn there, but I noticed you do that periodically, so you're not giving me hand signals.
Now it's just my evaporative cooler.
Yeah, good idea. It's like some of that wind in there.
Like a radiator. My hands get really hot.
If I could do it with my right hand, I would. Almost like.
Yeah, my hands get really hot, so.
Okay, I'm gonna cut altitude. I'm gonna drop back a couple hundred RPM here.
Looks good. This one will be full stop.
Okay. Looking right, turning right phase.
Looks great.
55 or so. Now a little more throttle. More throttle. Right, turn right. Right pedal. Left. Entering ground effect. Settling in. Back slightly. Settling. Stop. A little more throttle here.
Good, nice job. Alright, that's the way to do it. Danny, you know what you're doing? Just stick forward, we're going to get off at Alpha 3.
Good way to end the day.
As you put the stick forward, it feels like it accelerates, so you don't have to use very much throttle to get moving. That takes all that drag out, right? Okay, I'm looking at your rotor speed, waiting for it to get down below 100 or so, and then I'll put the brake on. I usually just kind of wait for the rotor to slow down and stop before I get in a hurry. That's especially good when you're first starting, because there's more things to manage when things spinning. So if we just wait for it to stop, then everything gets easy.
That was.
Looks good. Good job. Those last ones were nice.
Stop though, is that correct?
I didn't hear that. Go ahead.
We don't want to engage this until we come to a complete rotor stop, typically, or?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it with the rotor spinning, generally. You know, if it was a perfectly calm day, you could probably get away with it, and you're not moving, right? But if you're moving, so then you're going to be bouncing around on the ground, or if there's any wind, then putting the rotor lock on when your rotor's spinning will make it so that you'll bend it, because it will have some tendency to want to turn up and down. Okay. And you can't control it, so you can't keep it level. So that's just not a very good idea.
Our radio off?
No, we can leave it on. I usually don't turn it off until I'm about to turn off the engine, just because we might have to talk to somebody on taxiway or something.
Okay. Pre-rotator to bring that around front. Where
if we need to, I'm not sure what's going to happen. It looks like it might be
roulette where you line it. Know when it's going to stop.
There you go. Good enough.
Now.
Yeah, now put that in. Make sure it goes all the way in. So see how it's just a little bit out still? Just kind of wiggle it as you put it in. There you go.
Laterally, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.